Hey, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you again very much for coming to join me. We hear an awful lot in business, especially amongst those of us who are consultants, about high performance. And very often the message around high performance can be about hustle and about being always on and about having to perform to your optimum all of the time. And of course, the thing is, this is not possible. And actually, to try and remain always on and to live up to this hustle culture the whole time of rising at 5 a.m., going to sleep, gone midnight, 7 days a week because you're hustling and driving a business forward is actually truly self destructive. And I don't buy into it at all. You see, you actually need time to rest. In fact, you will have days in running your business, whether it's a small business or large business, any kind of organization. I'm sure we can all relate to those days when you just have no energy. You just almost cannot be bothered. It's not that you've fallen out of love with what you do, it's just that you're spent and you don't have the time, you don't have the energy to devote to the tasks that you want to devote them to. And the first thing to recognize is and realize is that's okay. That's perfectly natural, and that happens to all of us. It's a perfectly natural part of life. We have days when we're run down. Maybe we've been running very hard, or maybe we're coming down with an illness. It's okay to have days when you don't feel great. And on those days, it's okay not to do as much. It's okay not to push yourself on to achieve and achieve and achieve on days when you actually just don't feel like it, or mentally or emotionally just aren't capable of doing that. It's absolutely all right to take time out to rest. It's absolutely all right to just do a few things each day. Somebody very wise once said to me that more important than managing time, because time management is key, time management is important to running an organization well and to operating our own daily lives well. But more important than managing time is managing energy. And there's a key difference. You see, if you understand yourself and know that there are certain tasks that in a particular time of day or when you're feeling in a particular way, you can do regardless. And sometimes there are other tasks which actually you have to be feeling in a certain way, or only at a certain time of day can you do those tasks. Planning those tasks around your energy, managing your energy, really helps. So for instance, for me, I know that if I've got to do some detailed writing, if I've got to sit and type meaningfully, it's first thing in the morning or last thing at night. At those times I can sit and the words just come out. It isn't too much effort. If I try to do that late morning or just after lunch, it is a real drag. And it's easy to forget that, and it's easy to have those tasks to do with just that time slot to do it in, and it feels like such a burden. But actually, when you allocate tasks to a time slot when you know you'll have the right state, the right energy to do them, that can be really productive. Managing energy, not time. The other thing that I wanted to say is, on those days when you're just not feeling it, on those days when you're tired or run down, just do a little bit. What I do on days like that is I have my daily to-do list. I perhaps put 2 or 3 things on that list and think, do you know what? If these are all that I get done today, that's enough. Some simple things that perhaps move things forward a little bit, or tick a nagging job off the list, or even things that you have to do that you find easy to do. Well, get those done in the moments when your energy is low. Just a few things ticked off, simple things that you can do in a low energy state will help you to feel like you've perhaps achieved something that day. But actually, on the days when you really have nothing left in the tank, rest. We don't have to be sat here in front of the laptop or in front of clients all the time. It's okay to go and sit on the sofa and just relax for an afternoon. We need that time. It's much, much better to work from a place of rest rather than rest from work, to run into the weekend absolutely knackered and start again Monday morning feeling just about refreshed after a scant 2 days off. Because on the weekend we're doing family things or things with friends or whatever. Weekends can be busy and energy draining too in their own way. Make sure you build in rest into your daily life such that you're not trying to cram all of your rest into a busy weekend. So work from rest, not rest from work. Manage your energy and learn what tasks you do in certain energy states. And on the days when you're really low, just get 2 or 3 simple things done so that you feel like you've achieved something, so you knock something productive off the list if that's what it takes to lift your mood. As ever, I really hope this is helpful and useful. Do please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're getting the audio on the podcast, please subscribe over on the podcast. That all really helps me to do more and more of these. Do please check out my website, where there's loads of ways loads more ways that I can help you there. There's things you can download and you'll be able to get in touch with me there too. And thanks again. Have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers.